Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Black Widow issue 1. And before I start talking about this issue, just want to give you guys a couple updates. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 136, and that's show where I review all the comics I read this week in one show. And here are the exclusive comics. We have Old Man Logan issue 3, Green Lantern issue 50, Batman and Robin Eternal issue 22, Tomboy issue 4, Tales of Terror volume 2 issue 5, Discipline, issue 1. Vampirella, issue 1. Revival, issue 37. Injustice Gods Among Us, year 5, issue 5. A-Force, issue 3. Invincible Iron Man, issue 7. And Nova, issue 5. So if you want to go check out all those reviews, go to Comic Uno, episode 136, which is annotated. But let's start talking about Black Widow, issue 1. A book I was really looking forward to because of the creative team. You have Chris Samnee and Mark Waid on the title, the same creative team as Daredevil. Now, a little background information. I was never a big Daredevil fan until I read Mark Waid's Daredevil. Then, you know, the Daredevil now is not much like Waid's run, so I dropped that book. In Black Widow, I've never been a huge fan of the character either, but I was very excited to read this book because it's the creative team that got me interested in Daredevil. So if they could get me interested in Daredevil, maybe I'll be interested in Black Widow. Let's find out if I did get interested because of this issue. So here we have an action-packed cover of, you know, actually like kind of this Batman type signal for S.H.I.E.L.D. And Black Widow kind of breaking through it. So that's a pretty cool cover here. Love the artwork. And the artwork is very dependable here because there is not a lot of dialogue in this issue. It's a lot of action, which the action was gorgeous for this book. A lot of action, like I said. Not a lot of words in this issue. It's going to take you probably 5 minutes to read this book. But let's start talking about the actual issue. The story. So like I said, there's not a lot of story here because most of it is Black Widow not talking in the issue and escaping S.H.I.E.L.D. for some reason. And S.H.I.E.L.D's like, you know, give this thing back. And in the end, you find out that Black Widow stole this thing, and this guy asks before she kills him, was it worth it? And she says, oh my god, I hope so. And that's kind of well, actually, the words were, I hope it's worth it, the guy says before he dies. And she says, me too. So I thought that was kind of fun. Now, I will say I enjoyed the issue, even though it's a very short issue, like I said. It was very action-packed, and even though there weren't a lot of words, the words they did use were very important. Like, that ending felt very strong. Because Black Widow was not talking throughout the whole time, trying to concentrate on escaping. And now I'm curious, what the hell is this thing that she stole? So it's very spy-oriented, which is something you want with Black Widow. I feel like with spy movies, or even spy comics, there are going to be those silent moments. Now this issue, though, was one big action scene. How did I feel about that? You know, is it worth $3.99? Sorry, I can say that. Is it worth that price tag? I don't know, because it's so quick to read. Now, in a trade, I feel like this would be a better read. But of course, I'm reviewing this as a single issue, and I had fun with the issue. It's definitely worth picking up, but it didn't blow my mind because it's a very quick issue, and it is only really one scene. But I get where the creators were going with it. They're trying to bring in the tone of espionage and spy work. So overall, I thought this issue was okay. Doesn't mean I'm gonna think that the series is bad, because I think the series can be really good in future issues. But I kind of wish that they had an issue here where it hooked us to the character more. I think it was a bit risky to have an issue like this as in issue 1. Now, of course, creative team like Chris Samnee and Mark Waid can take these risks because they're known to have some great runs like Daredevil. So, is it a risk that I think was a good risk? Probably not. I don't think this was a great first issue, but I understand the form that they were going in, and that's why I gave it 3.5 stars. I still think it's worth picking up, but I was still a little disappointed about this as a first issue. So I gave that 3.5 stars. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also in the description below, there are links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter, and don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. I'll see you guys later.